Hey, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Well, today we're going to look at our drone that costs less than $100. And you know what's weird is last year at about this time I was doing reviews on $100 drones or less, and they were pretty basic. They didn't do much. But you notice this year in 2018, those drones that cost less than $100, they do like what the $200 or $300 drones used to do. It's pretty amazing how technology is coming down. So today I'm looking at this thing. It's called the Skywind. It's not very big. And you can see its modular design. It doesn't fold, it stays like this. But what makes it so cool is that it has a little optical flow camera on the bottom. Going in the shade here, don't know if you can see it. But that camera is also a camera. So yeah, so you have a camera in the front and a camera on the bottom. So you could switch between look down or look straight, which is kind of cool. Now it does have some, since it is less than $100, it does have gesture mode on it. So in other words, you can do little movements with your hand and it will take a photo. It works about not too often, so it's hit and miss. You know, it's under $100. It also has follow me, which is probably not that great, but it's under $100. What do you expect? But it does have the other cool modes like flippy mode, and it has different speeds, and it has headless mode, and has auto takeoff and auto height control. So you know, not bad drone. So we're going to take a look at it right now. Now I should mention that the camera on this thing, that's like a 720p camera, and there is a little slot on the side for a micro SD, except my version of this drone does not come with the ability to put a micro SD card in there. So what you get is what you get on your phone. So the image quality as well, so you'll see it's not the greatest. And the camera on the bottom, since it's an optical flow sensor, that camera there, that's only a 480p, so it's less quality than this camera. So it's not like it's a really good camera looking down, it just gives you a really different view aspect. And of course the motors on here, these are brush motors, because I know a lot of people love brushless motors, but when you're spending way under $100, you know, brush motors are quite common. And it does come with a pretty nice controller, as you can see here, which is pretty decent for the price. These antennas don't do anything on a lot of these drones. They're just for show. Here, I'll put them up because it makes it look so cool. This is unlock the motors, hit it again, and we take off. Now it has optical flow. If there's no wind, it will stay still. There is wind, but it's doing quite well. Look at that. It's trying to fight itself in the wind. So as I move around it, that's pretty sweet. Well, so here, I'll walk in front, and that's the image. I don't know if I got water on the lens. It looks kind of foggy, but you can adjust the lens. It is adjustable. Here I'm getting down because the drone's getting down. So you see me. So that's the video quality you get off this here drone for that. There, I've got it in high rates now. So it's really designed for indoors. You can see it flies really nice. The only problem I think I've noticed already, the battery on this thing, it's a 650 milliamp battery. That is ridiculous. That's not very good. It's because the drone is so small and light. That means you'll need at least 3 batteries to have some fun with this. Okay, let me just try the flippy mode here. Flippies! Now it has some other modes on here too. It's pretty stable. So if I click on this, it has some of these silly modes. Like I could draw on the screen here like this. Little wiggly wigglies all over the place. And then my drone should start flying that. And there it goes. So it's flying all the wigglies and doing all the stuff. Whoa, I didn't tell it to go down, but it is. That's what it likes to do with the wigglies. Oh, it's still doing the wigglies. It's going all over. So you would do that and make a good pattern out of it. I didn't do a good pattern. All right, so now I'm in the house and I'm going to control the drone with my cell phone. And I want to try the gesture mode. Take off. Should go up. It should stay stable because it has the optical flow underneath. It says make the OK sign, which is like this. There we go. It's working. See how it's going, counting down? 1, 2, 3. And it took a picture of me. So there we go. The gesture mode works, but it's got to stay stable in the air about this far from you. And you just have to make this little OK sign thing. And then it will do its thing. Just don't put, oh, well, there it goes again. See on my little camera, it took another picture. So there we go. So that's the gesture mode. Now I'm going to change it into a different mode. I'm going to put it back down on the ground. Hit the landing. And now I'm going to try the follow me mode. Now there's no GPS on this, so I can do the follow me mode in here. So I'll take off. There we go. See the blue thing around me? There's a blue icon. I'll move back. Here we go. I touch it. It turns red. Now it's following me. So now it seems like it's flying backwards. Let's see if it follows me through the house. Yeah, it's coming forward. I'm walking around a table. I'm not doing anything. It is following me. Come on. Now, obviously it has no obstacle avoidance, so it's try to follow me through the house, and it's going to go into a wall any second, and it's about to crash. Now, if you hear any banging, it's because I'm getting my roof done, so you'll see a video on that soon. All right, so like I said, this drone has optical flow, so it means there's a camera on the bottom pointing down. Most times, we can't see what the camera sees, but it basically is, whoa, see how my hand went under? It screws up. An object came in, and it messes up the optical flow. Oh, I want to go this way. See, it thinks the ground is moving, so it follows the ground. So, what if I wanted to see what that camera below me sees? Well, let's do this. So let me show you this. So right now, that's the camera looking forward. That's me. I'm standing here. You can see me. And now I'm going to show you what the camera looks like on the bottom. We're going to bring it forward, and I'll take it way up on this. Well, that was too high. Okay, don't do that, guys. There we go. So I can get under it. Okay. And bring it a little bit to the side. There we go. So now I can walk under it without hitting the ceiling. All right, so let's put the camera looking down. Oh, not again. It sucks itself to the ceiling. Okay, I can't go that high. I'm gonna kill my ceiling here. Let's go up about there. Okay, don't suck up to the ceiling this time. There, the camera's looking down. I'll hit record so you can see me. Oh, it's going up in the ceiling again. Okay, come on down. I do have it on record, so it's actually recording this now. So here, I'm gonna go down to my knees. All right. Oh, now the optical flow doesn't want to stay in. I have to take it up a bit. All right, there it is. It's on the ceiling, and I'm looking down. That's what it looks like. All right, let me get it off the ceiling. This is going to be an expensive drone. All right, so that there would be, you saw the gesture mode, and you saw the ability for it to actually follow you. And in that last one, I used the actual camera on the bottom, which is a low res camera, but that's it. It's designed more for outdoors than indoors, because this thing is like a vacuum. It just sucks itself right up into the ceiling. All right, pretty cool drone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my review of this here Skywind drone. It's not bad. For under $100, it does everything it says it does. Does it do it well? Well, some things not too bad, other things not the greatest. You know, they're starting to add, a lot of the manufacturers are starting to add gesture controls to these drones, and the gesture control is hit and miss. This year I got the gesture controls to work in the house, but outdoors I couldn't really get them to work too well. So indoors it worked well, although it seemed to want to get sucked like a vacuum onto my ceiling multiple times, but other than that, it worked well. My only negative with this drone, it is under $100, so what do you expect? My only negative with this drone is the battery life. On the back here, it's got a little battery, and it's very modular in design. Here, I'll hold it back so you can see it. And if I yank that battery out, this battery here is only 600, well, you can see it on the screen here. It's 600, no, you can't see it. This battery is only 650 milliamps. That's a very small battery. They should have put at least 1,000 milliamp battery in this drone. So if you buy this drone, make sure you get yourself an extra battery. And now a quick unboxing of the Skywind drone. Let me just pick this up and show you what the box says it has. It says it has follow me, wide angle lens, hand gesture selfie, camera switching, auto return, and headless mode. Included in the box would be the instructions in 2 languages. Next we have the drone itself with the controller below it. Taking a quick look at the Skywind drone, we see it has brush motors right here. It's got the power button to power it on right there. Turn it upside down. We see in the front here we have a camera, and it is movable. You can move the camera, and there's your optical flow sensor. So camera, optical flow sensor, and this would be your battery. Let's just check that out. Nothing on the back. So the entire back unit of the drone is the actual battery. That's different. So this whole thing is a battery. It's the back portion of the drone, and it says right on it that it's a 3.7 volt, so that's a 1 cell, 650 milliamp. The power button on top looks translucent, so that must light up. Let's see. Yes, it does. It lights up red. You can see the blues happening, and it's flickering all over and underneath. Lots of lights on here. Nice LED lights. Here we have the controller for the drone, and you can see it's designed to look a lot like a DJI controller, where you would flip these out your handles, put your cell phone here, little antennas up here. These antennas are just for show. They don't do anything. All the buttons are nicely labeled for the most part, and everything seems pretty good. Nice in the hand. You can see your camera start stop, all the good features. And on the back, let's see, how many batteries do you need? You need 3 AA batteries to power this thing. Those batteries are not included. You also receive the USB battery charging system, 4 prop guards for indoor flight, 2 spare props, batteries in the drone. Let's weigh it. 106 grams. So all in all, it's a pretty good drone for the price, and you get a controller too, so that's not too bad. For under $100. You get a nice controller and you actually get the drone. It's all pretty good. All right, so this brings me to the end of the video, and if anybody's been wondering why there's this blue screen behind me, that's because that's a PC. I use Macs and PCs. For some reason, this PC here has got Windows 10, and it's doing an update, and it's taking forever because of some new update. So that's the joy of having a PC. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next video.